Good evening, everybody. We have Randy Props here tonight as featured guest, and this is actually his first time on a stream, so it's going to be, awesome to have someone new for the first time. He's probably a little bit nervous, but it's okay. That'll roll away once we get going. Got a few minor changes to the show. We'll share with you a little later, but let's get the show started. And good evening, United States Drone Society. Hey, Chris. Hey, Chris. Hey, Dominic. How you doing, brother?
Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah.
You get in the habit of saying the same thing at the beginning of the show every show. That tends to happen. So Chris had a trip today. He went flying. He was hoping to catch some foliage. He wasn't going to make it back in time. So Dominic, as always, came in for the cover. Appreciate it.
Yep.
So how you been?
Yeah, been all right.
Yeah, you've been flying this past week.
So it's gonna be pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, you've been getting out flying at all?
It's been a little bit windy here, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's getting frustrating, I must say.
Yeah, well, you guys are starting to warm up, and it's starting to get colder. I'm finding myself wanting socks like in the morning time when I get bent off. The school on the bus, I usually have my they're not Crocs, but they're slippers, but the tops of them are kind of hard like Crocs. But I still find myself now I need socks because it's a little cold out there, Okay. Springtime will be here soon enough. So StreamYard had an update. Now they allow us to have video backgrounds.
Wow.
Yeah, so behind us we have this bridge here and the United States Drone Society. I thought maybe because they had video backgrounds now we should change it up a bit, and I went with a new style for it, so I'm going to enable it now. What do you think about that?
Yeah. Awesome.
Let me know what you guys think about that in the chat. How you like that new background? Very nice. I wanted to pick something that wasn't so distracting, so I wanted something that was just, nothing crazy, just something to, make it look better in the background. Yeah. So all of that. All right. Well, we have Randy Props here tonight, and we're going to play Sunday Spectacular and then bring him in and talk about his content. So let's play it. Very nice. Very nice. Some really nice shots. You know, we forgot to say hi to the chat.
Yeah. I was just going to say that. So
Yeah,
just
we
say
just
hello to
totally
everybody in the
skipped over
chat.
all that. Yeah. Well, we're gonna go through and say hi to everybody now. Just trying to get to the top here. Here we are. My wife was first. Yep. She made sure of it tonight. Actually, today is our anniversary. So happy anniversary to my wife. Yep.
Happy anniversary then.
Yeah. Been a busy afternoon, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And we got Christian in the house. How you doing, Christian?
Christian.
We got Bud Bieber. He's in the back. He'll be joining us for open chat. How you doing, Bud? And we have Bavarian Sky Pixels. How you doing? Thanks for being here.
Mm-hmm.
Gave you a wrench so that way you can visit other channels if you need to. We got Brian, Waypoint New England. How you doing?
Right.
And we got Dusty, East Coast Thrills. Thanks for being here.
Yep. Thanks for stopping
We
by.
got Nick Smith with us. He's in the back. He'll be joining us for open chat.
Yep.
And we have Lee, Yellow Rose Drones. How you doing, Lee? Thanks for being here.
Good evening.
Yeah, we got Chad in the house. How you doing, Chad? And Keith Russell. How you doing? Thanks for being here. Mark Sullivan in the house. How you doing, Mark? We got Alex Haggard here with us. How you doing, Alex? And Jim's with us tonight. He's actually in the back. He'll be joining us for open chat.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Make sure. Mickey Moo. How you doing, Mickey Moo? Glad to have you here. Atlantic Adventures. Glad to have you here.
Bill.
Yeah, we got Todd Skirvin in the house. How you doing, Todd?
Todd.
How you doing, Las Vegas and Henderson Drone Pilots? Don Hill. How you doing, Don?
Yeah.
Glad to have you here. We got Angel in the house. How you doing, Angel?
Angel.
And Jerry Franks in the house. How you doing? Jerry Franks, by the way, he sent me a tip last week. So I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
And Chris is in the house. How you doing, Chris? I hope you had a safe trip today. Said he's working on some photography, so I'm sure we'll be seeing a picture or two before the stream ends. Hi, Angie. Thank you for stopping by. I'm sure you catch the replay if you want. And Mad Props Media. That's Randy Props. That's our featured guest tonight. Nightbot's going to be sharing the link to his channel every 5 minutes. So, want to get a jump start and get subscribed to his channel when you see it, go right ahead. We got Ray Kelly in the house. How you doing, Captain Ray?
Right.
Captain Joe America. How you doing, Captain Joe?
Yeah.
Wow, there's so many people in the chat. Steve Hyde, the rock star. How you doing, brother? Glad to have you here. And TJ, how you doing, brother? Glad to have you here. A lot of people. I think I might have everybody here. I'm not coming across any. Oh, we got Will Miranda in the house. How you doing, brother?
You want to say hello to Will?
Yep. We have a Facebook user from Kentucky. How you doing? Actually, I believe the Craig Davis. His pitches were in Kentucky. I believe so.
Okay.
Make sure we don't miss anybody. Steven Drones in the house. How you doing? Yeah.
Andrew.
And we got Ken Janseth in the house. How you doing? He's actually in the back. He'll be joining us for open chat. You said Andrew was in the house?
Yeah.
We got Ollie Grayson in the house. How you doing, Ollie?
OG.
Yeah. Let me see. Another Facebook user. Maybe the same one. I'm not sure. There he is. How you doing, Andrew? Wow, you were way ahead of me. And we got Nathan Schrockenhouse. How you doing, Nathan? Glad to have you here. Well, I can only imagine having like a stream with hundreds of people watching and trying to would never be able to pay attention to the
But
we
30
have
in here and it's already a mess.
Cappy Kaiju. How you doing? It's a new name I don't recognize. I'll have to get in there and give you a wrench here. I'm gonna do that right now. Standard moderator. There you go. I think we got yeah, it looks like we got everybody. Yeah. Thank you all so much for being here. Appreciate it. So yeah, I'm glad you guys yeah, what was that?
There. It says it is me, Craig.
Oh, hi Craig. Congratulations. You actually won Sunday Spectacular. I don't know if you caught that, but yeah, that was yours. I was pretty sure you're from Kentucky because the area that you shoot in looked very familiar to the stuff that Jake Fulis shoots, and he's in Kentucky. So yeah, good stuff. So with that, I'm gonna bring in our featured guest. We got Randy Props. Hey Randy, how you doing?
Hey Randy.
Don't be nervous, you're gonna be just fine, trust me. Yep. So this is your first time on a live stream. Congratulations. I'm so glad that you decided to do it with us here on United States Drone Society show. Your mic is muted.
Audio.
There we go. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, why don't you introduce yourself to the community? Let everyone know who you are, where you're from, and what you fly.
Yeah, my name's Randy. I'm from northeastern Maryland, and I'm pretty new to drones. I mean, compared to a lot of people, I've only been into DJI since 2021. So, you know, I've never even owned a camera until just recently. And so I'm pretty new to all of this. And my first drone was the Air 2 with the smart controller. And then I got the FPV, DJI FPV drone. Because flying camera drones, it's fun, but it's not as exciting as FPV.
Yeah. I always tell people my favorite drone is my Mavic 3. But my most fun to fly is the FPV. You know, there's a definite difference there. The immersion that you get with the FPV is incredible. And now people are using the V2 goggles. I believe you can pair them with the Mavic 3 and other ones. So that makes things even more unique and interesting to fly. Now, it's interesting that you started off with the Mavic 2 because I'm sure that there are a lot of people like me who started with a really bad drone. Like a really bad one. They didn't have had no idea what I was looking for or what to look for. So how did you come across the Mavic 2 as your first drone?
I was really big into nitro RC cars, like in the early 2000s, and then after a while, I started getting into like the little toy helicopters. You know, the ones that they got the two rotors on them. Well, after a while, I had one. I had to play with it for a long time, and my wife bought me it was a Snap Team drone, Christmas of 2020, and I flew it for about a month. And I'm like, man, I was like, there's got to be a better way than this. So I started doing some research, and I seen the Air 2S and the Air 2, and I didn't know anything about video or the specs and all that, and I just seen the Air 2 had a longer flight time. So I said, you know what? It's a little cheaper. It's got a longer flight time. Let me go with that. So I didn't know what a bad drone was until I got a good one, which is the Air 3.
Yeah,
good point.
and that's good, you know, because you got lucky starting off with a really good drone. Not a bad camera on it either. Really good camera. So
no.
So you have the luxury of not just you actually have a lot of experience because you don't just fly GPS drones, but you also fly the DJI FPV, the DJI Avata, and custom quads. So you've got a mix of, you know, drones in there. So as far as versatility goes, I think that when you create your content, you can go from almost any aspect because you can grab any angle you want. And, you know, if one drone won't handle it, another one will. So how's that worked out for you? How did that progression go?
It's pretty from learning on the DJI FPV, going to a carbon quad was pretty, I wouldn't say easy, but it was pretty, I mean, you already got the muscle memory. The hardest part was learning ELRS and getting everything bound up, getting the RC program to all the controls. It's a lot of work.
Yeah. And now, we kind of touched on that a little bit before the show. When we came on here, we're testing the settings. We talked about how that's what makes the DJI series for FPV so appealing because of its ease of use. It's easy just to pull up, set up, and fly, and then not have to deal with, building a quad and doing all the soldering and everything that else is involved with it, and security reasons also. Safety.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I find myself, whenever I go fly, 90% of the time I'm going for the Avata.
Yeah.
Because it's easy, it's safe, it's got the ducks on the props, and I just feel comfortable flying it, and it's fun.
Yeah, and I actually have. Where did it go? I have a video, and I can't seem to find it. Am I in the right section here? All right. Well, I'm gonna load it from your. I'm just gonna load it and share my screen. I downloaded your video that you sent to me to share, and I don't know where it went. It's gone now, so I'm gonna load it here and share my screen. Just give me a second. So I'm gonna play the video, and then you can narrate it. You can tell us whatever you want to tell us about it. I'm gonna pull it up here. Okay, so this is your DJI Air 3 night mode.
Yes, it is. I actually flew this from the balcony of the hotel.
Yeah, what were you said this is the, oh yeah, it's Air 3. It's the night mode.
Yeah. It's there. See, there's an accident right there. When I was flying, I didn't even notice all that was going on.
Yeah.
I seen it afterwards.
And I love the way the night mode, it's very similar on the Mavic 3, the way that the night mode makes all the lights look, especially like the red car lights and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, night mode is pretty amazing. Like, I can go outside and it looks dark out. And when I put the drone up and throw it in night mode, it's like 3 hours earlier. It lights everything up.
Yeah, it looks like we lost Dominic for a minute. He'll be back.
Yeah, this is the boardwalk in Ocean City, Maryland. That's the Ferris wheel. They keep that lit up all year round.
All year round, they leave it lit up?
Yep, all year round. They turn it off during the day, but every night they light it up.
That's cool because you could just get out there and get some, nice colorful shots out there.
Yeah, it was fun. This is my first time ever flying somewhere that was worth filming in night mode, so I was loving it.
Yep. Yeah, the drone does a phenomenal job of getting rid of any noise that would be there, which usually happens, when you get low light footage, you get a lot of noise. It just does a great job with it.
It really does.
Though that I've noticed that if the area that you're in doesn't have a lot of lighting, the footage still looks kind of gross. But if you're in a city with a lot of lights or an area like this with a lot of lights, it really picks it up nicely.
I agree. You got to have some sort of lighting to show off. That's 70 millimeter right there, the 70 millimeter lens.
Yeah. And you actually have this video unlisted. I'm going to share the link to it after the show. Are you planning on releasing this video?
Yes. I actually have, this was part of a longer video that was day footage and night footage.
Oh, okay.
But I will release it after the show.
Oh, okay. So are you using Power Director also?
Yes, sir. You could tell.
Good choice. I can tell. Yeah, that was a great video. The low light is just it's such a good feature. I love night mode on the drone. And they don't have a night mode on the Mini 4, do they?
No, the Mini 4, I'm not sure.
It'll be interesting to see where they go with that because they're like the Mini 4, they packed on a lot of features that I was impressed with for the mini series drone. It'd be interesting to see if they're going to go with the night mode on it.
Yeah, I'd like to know what they gave up to keep the weight down, because it seems like it's got more features.
Yeah, it's well, and that goes again with all the parts to the body, and that's why opening up the props before you take off so you don't get any stress cracks in the frame. And I think the mini drone is still going to happen over time. It's such a thin frame.
Yeah, and
But
as
easy
plastic
use,
gets
man.
older, as
Yeah.
plastic gets older, it loses its elasticity. Even though it's plastic, it still has a little bit of stretch to it.
Yeah, exactly. So I usually like to ask each guest an individualized question. So I have one for you, and it's having experience flying the DJI FPV and the Avata drones, as well as custom-made drones. Could you share your insights on the advantages and disadvantages of flying DJI drones compared to custom drones?
Yeah, flying custom drones it's a labor of love. It's not easy like if you sometimes your shots might be in the moment, and if you got to set up all this stuff, charge the batteries because you can't leave the batteries charged. I mean, that drone's right there ready to go. And for me, it's fun to fly the carbons, but it's a lot of work. It really is.
Yeah. Well, and I like I said earlier, it depends on the video you're going to make too, because now you have options. What do you want to do? Do you want to do the cinematic video? You want to do something with some action? You had I forget which video it was that you did, but you had the one where you were flying that you were showing your first flight with it, with that big battery pack on it, and
that video has over 7,000 views.
yeah, it's crazy. How did that happen too? I was going to ask you about that. How did that?
I have no idea. I look at it. I still get comments every day on that video.
Yeah. Hey, that's good, man. It's a great video. So, I appreciate having you on here, and I want to remind everybody that Nightbot's sharing the link to your channel every 5 minutes. So if you haven't gotten subscribed, go ahead and get subscribed. I want to bring on some members for the open chat and get others involved in this conversation. So we're gonna start with who showed up first. We got Bud in the house. How you doing, Bud?
Good.
Yeah. We got Nick in the house. How you doing, Nick?
Oh, there we go. Guys, how you doing?
There we go. We got Jim in the house. How you doing, Jim?
I'm doing great.
And we got Ken in the house.
How's it going, guys?
I had 2 large coffees. I got to use the restroom. I'll be right back. Can you guys hold the fort while I go?
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
I'll be right back.
Hey, when that
Hey, Jim,
happens.
I just seen your comment. You said the night footage on your Air 2 is garbage.
Yeah, the only way to get a good footage at night is time lapse.
I agree.
Yeah,
I have a night video of the Air 2 on my channel, and comparing that to the Air 3, it's unbelievable the difference.
yeah. Other than the night video, I love the Air 2. It's solid as it comes.
Oh yeah, I agree. I had that drone for almost 2 years before
Well,
I
Avata also, but not the DJI FPV. But my Avata crashed. They sent me a bad one, and I've been trying to fight them to send me another one that's not a bad one. I keep getting prop points on it for no reason.
Are you still having a problem with that one?
Yeah, I've
Wow.
been through 5 sets of props. It keeps giving me prop warnings. It doesn't even have to be in manual mode. Sometimes just go in sport mode in a straight line. If I get a little crosswind, I'll get prop warnings.
Wow.
I
haven't fired mine up in about 5 months. I gotta get it going again.
I got to figure out how to get the information DJI
Okay.
wants, goggles in the app, and send it back to them because they didn't. I had the video where it showed the prop warning and everything, but
How's it going, Red?
for them, so I got to do more. Got to send them the flight log.
Hawaii's.
do they know why it's given that warning?
I don't know. They just keep saying check the propellers, bind the propellers. I put 3 sets of DJI props and 1 set of Master Air screw, and they all do the prop warnings. So
Do you have a GoPro at home?
no,
because a GoPro, you can actually, it's kind of big enough that you can just put it over one of the eyepieces and kind of get a video of inside of what's going on, because you're probably going to have to do that to prove it to them.
Well, I got the video where it showed my path in the maps, and it showed where I was flying, and then it showed the warning on the screen. While I was in a straight line, very slight angle, it showed the warning, but I don't know. It's not enough for them. So,
Wow.
Yeah, so I actually have a toothache, okay? And I can't drink hot coffee because when I drink hot coffee, the heat causes pain. I got to get the tooth looked at. So I stopped and got 2 iced coffees because, as you know, the cold feels really good on a, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Problem with that is I drank 2 large iced coffees and I was not going to make it the rest of the show if I had to hold it. You know. So, hey, Ollie, welcome. I was hoping you were going to come back. I actually, yeah, how you doing, brother?
Is he
Ollie, can you hear
froze?
me?
He's frozen.
Is he?
Ollie?
Oh, there he is.
Oh, there you go.
No
Okay.
delay. Yeah.
Yeah, more
I actually-
bikini babes on surfboards.
Yeah, so actually,
Roger that,
Ollie
will
had a
do.
goal. Ollie wanted to hit 1,000 subscribers, and after he hit 1,000 subscribers, he was going to go and do some surfing. So with Ollie's permission, I took one of his videos and I made a little edit of my own for him. So let's play that now.
Aloha, Sky Control checking in. Just got done picking up some Spanish rolls for my film crew and myself. About to go surfing for the first time. I attempted to go surfing about 14 years ago. I didn't know where to put my hands. I didn't know where to sit in the ocean. And I didn't know when to start paddling. Didn't know when to stand up. And I still don't know these things. But I've been watching film for about 2 years. So we should see how this pans out, because you can read a book on how to ride a bike and how to juggle, but until you have real world experience, you don't know how to do it. A water photographer and a land photographer, and I'm gonna have a GoPro on the surfboard. But with having all these cameras, I believe I should be able to capture this moment. I'm gonna just start right here saying that I think that I'm gonna go surfing once I get to 5,000 subs. I'm not gonna go anytime sooner than that because I will be practicing my craft with the drone. I am going surfing again once I hit the 5,000. So if you like the video, you already know. Yes.
So congratulations to you, Ollie, man.
Thank you.
Awesome knowledge.
Appreciate you making that, man. That was really that was like a great birthday gift. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, today's your birthday. I was going to mention that next. Happy birthday, brother.
Yeah,
Happy birthday.
Happy
Thank you.
birthday.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Was that Santa Claus helping you get ready?
It doesn't look like that. I call him Santa, and at first he didn't like it, but now everyone calls him that, so he loves it now. But yeah,
It's stuck.
he's
Cool.
Yeah.
he's actually a pretty badass biker. and then somehow that beard just came in, and funny.
Way
Well,
cool.
I've been waiting for it because I know that was the plan. We had your very first visit on this show. You mentioned that at 1,000 subscribers, you were going to go surfing. And as soon as you hit that 1,000 subscribers, I'm like, okay, I'm waiting for that video now, OG. You finally released it. And I said, I got to do a little something because we've been following your journey for a long time now, you know?
I appreciate that. My only bad thing is that I had 3 drone guys cancel on me last minute.
Oh.
And that just hurt. I was supposed to get, I had an FPV guy, 2 Mavic 3s, and a Mini 3, but everybody just couldn't make it at 6 a.m. So it's whatever. I'll get it next time.
All right.
I fly FPV. Fly me out there, and I'll do it for you.
Got you. You gotta stay on my couch though.
Yeah, I'll bring
That's
my
all right.
Avata, I'll bring my 3, whatever. I'll film you. You pay, I'll fly.
Alright, we
You'd
can
be
do
in
it.
Hawaii. You can sleep on the beach.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't need a room. Yeah, just I'll bring a sleeping bag.
Yeah. So Ken, how you been doing, brother?
I'm gonna
Appreciate
bid
it.
adieu,
Appreciate
everybody.
you sharing the video.
Are you leaving,
All right,
bud?
bud, you got to
Yeah,
take off.
Paul kicked me out. Had a great night. Thank you. Great show
Okay.
once again.
No worries, bud.
Everybody. have
Good
a
to
great
see you,
night.
bud.
Hey, bud.
Hey, bud, before you go, do you want to see Best of the Rest?
Okay.
Stick
All right, we're
around.
going to do Best of the Rest so Bud can watch it with us.
Twisted
Perfect.
his arm.
Drum roll. There we go. Yep. Yep.
Great group again.
Great shots.
Yep.
Nice
Amazing.
shot.
Awesome stuff.
We got.
Oh, Chris was there. There he is.
How you doing?
Chris?
Oh, he's
Well,
there, Chris.
I added myself, and then Paul.
You
G-
added yourself just as I clicked you to bring you in, so I removed you. Good timing.
Anyway,
That was great.
Yeah.
that was great. Those pictures are awesome. Everybody keep sending them. Keep doing what you do. I got to get back in the air. Everybody have a great night.
Stay safe, bud. Good to see you.
Bye.
Later,
Good
bud.
night, bud.
See you,
Thanks for
bud.
joining us today, brother. So, Chris, how was your trip today, brother?
Oh, long,
Yeah.
long, real long. It was a 3
Yeah.
hour. It was a 3 hour hike up there. My son didn't want to go 3 hours, so I let him home because he was supposed to come with me. And then, I went up there and noticed, like almost an hour before I got to my destination, I saw that the foliage wasn't there. So, but I got to Mount Greylock, which is the tallest mountain in Massachusetts, and I was in Adams actually because I had to be legal to fly, so I took off from a skate park, and
Okay.
I had a straight shot to the mountain, but the mountain's like around 3.5 miles away from my point.
Wow.
So, but there's a quarry right there. I got the quarry, which was awesome. It was a nice big quarry. I got a lot of, just getting kind of close to the mountain. And then I brought it back. And then I started going to the mountain on the opposite side of me. And I started going, and about 2 minutes into the flight, the gimbal started giving me an error.
Oh, wow.
It started shaking. And
Oh,
it was
no,
like,
that
it's
one.
kind of the same thing that happened when I went to Cliff Walks sometime last year, where the gimbal overloaded and I had a little issue. That happened. I was safe, brought it back, calibrated the gimbal.
Which drone?
Oh, the Air 2S.
H2S. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that where you got your,
I calibrated the gimbal, sent it back up, and I went flying, and I went over the mountain, and I got some nice shots coming down the mountain. And I went there, and then I took off. I went 6 miles away and got some even nicer shots from a school. It was a high school, and it was like wide open, no range issues at all. It was great, man. A lot of farmland.
6 miles away, or you flew 6 miles?
No, I drove 6 miles
Okay.
away just to go get some more shots because I saw a school on the way in. Sometimes when you go into a destination, you actually see a spot where you can fly from, and you're like, oh, I got to remember that. And then you go back, and that's what I did there. So I got some good time, but 3
is
hours.
that where you got
there-
your pick of the week? Your pick of the week was from there this week?
Yeah, I did a 180 Pano.
Oh, nice.
That's it
Wow.
right there.
That's pretty.
That was the
Yeah.
school, and there was a little, like I said, there was a little track there. There's the school, and Mount Greylock's all the way to the far left.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Hi, Joe. Jalen, how you doing?
Yeah, it came out nice. I still, it was like a quick put together for this, but there's a lot of farmland out there. There's like a little red farmhouse, and a lot of cool stuff out there. And
I like the clouds.
Yeah.
The
it's
perfect mix
Yeah.
of clouds and blue sky.
Yeah.
and I did
Yeah,
a
Randy,
I did a
are you
field-
muted again? Are you trying to talk, Randy? Because I
Yeah, I was.
okay.
I
What
said
did you say?
there's 180s are my favorite panos.
Yeah, I got a
Yeah.
sphere too, but I haven't put that together yet.
Yeah. Oh, it's good that you're here, Nick, because I wanted to talk to you about something we have been discussing over the last few months. When we talked about
Yeah.
the master shot issue.
Okay.
Remember with the Zoom?
Still doing it.
After DJI released their last major update, when they released all that new stuff, I believe that they fixed that issue with that update.
Oh, awesome.
Because I've been messing around with master shots and my zoom ins, I still detect something slight there, but it's really smooth now. They definitely fixed something there because the zoom in is a lot smoother than it used to be. It's not choppy. So I think it was a step in the
that's
right
great.
direction, notifying them, and I think that they fixed part of that at least. For the most part, it's workable now. I'm not really seeing an issue with it where it stands out like, no, I can't use that footage.
Oh, that's good.
So,
That's great, Paul. Yeah.
Yeah.
Glad to see that finally got worked through a little bit, hopefully. So
Yeah, I mentioned something about it, I think last week or the week before, but I hadn't talked to you directly about it. And I know you were helping me test it. And you know, and I probably should have mentioned it to Bud too, because Bud was testing it for me and he ran into some of the same issues as I did. So
Okay. Yeah.
yeah. I try to explain, like, I use the master shots not because I'm going to create a whole video with it, but sometimes it's, you know, you want to go out and grab a master shot because maybe there's one part of that master shot that you can add to your video to give it a unique look. And if you don't use it, it's always better to get more than what you need. If you're doing content creation, there's no such thing as having too much footage, because you can always work with what you got, you know?
Oh yeah. Yep. Then it becomes good B-roll for later on if you want to sell it as stock too. So
Yeah,
I never used master shots. Never used. I think I tried using it once, but it was going too low, and I didn't want it to. Yeah, I didn't want it to hit something.
I use it
See,
one
that's
time.
why I like the
hit the
Mavic.
tower.
Yeah, and you were talking about potentially upgrading to the Mini 4?
Me? Oh yeah,
yeah,
the Mini 4.
And when you do that, the Mini 4 has omnidirectional obstacle avoidance, so you'll be able to feel a lot more comfortable testing things like that with protection. Because I can tell you that Mavic 3 obstacle avoidance works unbelievably well. It really does a great job. It's funny too. You want to see good videos of exactly how good it is. Northeast Drone Productions, Matt Northeast. He's a good one. He posted some videos where he was really going on I think it was a scooter or a one wheel. Was it a one wheel, Dominic?
No, it was a scooter.
Okay, he was on a scooter and he was zipping around this park and he was going around trees. He was really trying to shake the drone, and it wasn't. Yeah, you couldn't shake it and it wouldn't hit anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't consider the Mini 4 an upgrade because I'm still going to use the Air 2S. I think the Mini 4 is just used for different things.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh yeah.
Like there's slow-mo with where you get 4K at 100 frames per second. That would be nice to do. You know, maybe doing something like that. The horizontal, the vertical camera, so I could do shorts. You know, and the omnidirectional, you know, so that it's going to be for its own thing. Basically, it'll be integrated with the Air 2S videos. You know, so I just want to get a little bit more creative, and maybe I'll do some of those master shots then.
Yeah, it'll be fun to see. It's always fun to try something new, even if you're not going to use them for your videos. You can still play around with them because there's a lot of functions on your drone you can learn. And just to see if you can have some fun with it, even if you're not going to use the footage, what the hell, throw it up there and grab a clip. It might be something you catch that you just decide, wow, that's really nice. I'm going to keep that, you know?
Yeah, well, I'd like to try master shots, you know, why not? I mean, it's just I don't trust it at the moment because if once I got the side obstacle avoidance, I can feel a little more comfortable. So,
yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but with any of the DJI advanced options like those things, it uses a lesser sensor. Like if you were to do the moves manually, you can get higher quality. But if you do the master shots and all the automatic stuff, all the tracking, it uses more processing memory to do those things. And I had heard that it, you know, the video is a lower level if you use all the automated stuff.
Yes, 1080p, right? For master shots.
I'm not sure. I thought that I think you have the option to do 4K on the Air 2S with the master shots. I know I can with the Mavic 3. I don't think you lock the 1080p. You go to the options and switch it to 4K. I'm pretty sure.
Or something.
No, I think I think master shots is, or maybe masters. I don't know. I know there's the quick capture.
Thanks, Jerry.
Quick shot. Like that. I'm not sure.
Yeah. By the way, how's everybody like the new video background, the slow waving American flag?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's really good. Yep.
Yeah, Jerry Franks just mentioned it, and I said it at the beginning of the show when they said that they had video backgrounds now. I wanted to put something back there, but something that wasn't like a distraction where too much was going on and it was kind of diverting people from watching what was going on the street. I think it's just right. I think it hit the right tone.
Yeah, yeah, you did, Paul. Yeah, for sure.
A little bit of waving over here.
Yeah, exactly. I like it. Now, maybe the Air 2S is 1080p on the master shots. Maybe you're right with that, but a Mavic 3, I don't have an issue with that because it's at 4K, and it does have the 4K 120 frame a second slow-mo, which is really nice. Really nice.
Oh, on the
I
Mavic
like what
3?
Ray just said there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, open space. That's where to try it for sure.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, good idea, right? We got a lot of
Yeah,
coasts around
exactly.
here.
Yep. Well, he'll do it. You know, he'll get it on his own time, and one time he'll try it, and maybe he'll like it, or maybe he won't. Maybe he won't. You know.
mhm.
I actually had. Let me see here. I'll show you though. Yeah, the 4K 120 frame a second master shot is just really nice. I have a video. I'll share of it. Yeah, let me find it. Just want to
the
make sure I have the.
Pro master shots in that video 4K. Is that what he's saying?
Holy crap, Paul!
So yeah, this is at 4K
what you did?
120 frames.
Dang,
And this
that's
was up
awesome.
in Maine. This was at Nubble Lighthouse in Maine.
It started at first, but
Give us a little video.
I know you want another video. I kind of brought it in here, and check out this wave I captured just as I
That's
was.
cool.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh, that's awesome.
yeah.
Yeah. Put it up as a little video for us so we can see it on YouTube, because
Yeah.
you know we're only
Yeah.
getting 1080p here, and we're limited by the
Frame rate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will. I'm going to be working on some shorts and things like that with it. I just haven't been able to because it's been pretty busy. I didn't want to get too much in it tonight, but my cousins lost their house to a fire over the past week. I had four of my cousins and their family displaced over a fire. So,
Yeah, and my nephew's half brother too. He was living
yeah.
there.
Oh, really? Wow, small world. Look at that.
Yeah, I know. I told you about that a while ago. Yeah, my nephew, he's actually has a half brother that's related to the family, basically. So
That sounded like someone was just ripping one in the background. They're like, "We're gonna squeeze that by so no one can hear it," but no, we all heard it.
What was
Yeah,
that?
you
Chris
get
was
away
trying to
with it.
hide that. Is that what that was?
no, nobody's
Was that
going to admit it though.
Was that a motorcycle going by somebody's house or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna start collecting names now. Hashtag USDS in the chat for your chance to win custom coffee mug. And actually, Ken, you sent me a picture of your mug.
Yes, I did.
So,
My workbench.
yep.
I'm actually going to skip this one.
I know you won twice in a row, and you were kind enough to donate it. You said Tammy Jean could have it, and Tammy Jean has one already. So we decided. I emailed her and I let her know that that Jeff Norman had a mug, and he waited to open it for a while, and he had to move, and then when he finally opened it, it was broken. So I don't think it. I think it's beyond the warranty time that I had on it. Hey, have a good night, Matt. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Matt.
So, she said, yeah, sure, go ahead, give it to him. So that mug's going to Jeff. Yours I didn't send the week before because I had an emergency happen. I was busy all week, but I sent it out the other day. So I think you should be seeing your mug on Monday, tomorrow, I think, maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Eventually, everybody will have a mug.
Yeah, it's crazy, It'll be
then
nice. It would be nice if I could ship them globally. That would be really nice because, I know that there are stickers all over. It's crazy to me that there's United States Drone Society merch all across the globe. It'd be nice to have a mug out there somewhere,
That's cool.
Jim, there's a floating body behind you.
Yeah, what was that? Was that an alien? Or
My
something?
son just got out of the shower and walked by. He didn't give me any warning, so I couldn't mute the video.
The headless horseman back there. Is that what that was?
Kind of. I think the where it showed up most. The rest of it was blanked out.
So we have 13
Hey, you're on
entries.
that whole video.
If that's a
I was
green
happy-
screen, if that's a green screen, just wear a green shirt.
I was happy to get home early enough where I could pop in. I just wanted to. I didn't know if I was going
Oh,
to,
there goes my.
but
Yeah.
I did.
There's my AirPod. All right, let's see how long my AirPod lasts here.
13 entries. I'm going to let this go for another minute before I draw.
If I win, I'm giving it away. I already got one. I got like the first one, so.
Good luck finding somebody that don't have one.
I don't bet.
Yeah, it's going to get to the point where that's going to be the issue. But like I would say now, like if you already have one, just don't put it in the chat.
Mm.
That's okay. When everybody gets full of mugs, I'll just switch to tumblers and we can start over.
There you go.
There
Or
we
you
go.
could, or I'll just start doing the NB Drones
God.
shirts with
Yeah.
the "I'm not Barry" on the back.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna let this roll. Now's your last chance. USA only giveaway. So if you win and you're not from the USA, sorry, we got to redraw again. Good luck, everybody.
Bam. Bam.
Oh, and he did win it. Ollie, you got it.
Ollie.
All right, Ollie.
Wow. Good job.
Wow, congratulations. Well, I'm technically shipping it overseas.
Say that, I guess.
Or at least see.
Is he going to have to surf with it?
Oh, there
Yeah.
you go.
He's gonna have to put it on the front of his surfboard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Ollie, send me your address and Messenger, and I'll send that out to you this week, brother. Congratulations.
Congrats, man.
Too bad you couldn't
You know,
hand
it's
deliver
funny
it though.
too, 'cause just as I was going to draw it, he said, "I want it" with 2 exclamation points, and he got it.
Asking you shall
Big.
receive.
Where's Akarasho?
It's rigged.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
rigged.
yeah. I haven't seen that yet. It'll happen. Give it time. Well, I think we had a good show tonight. What did you guys think of the new intro clip for Best of the Rest?
Yeah, it was cool.
Like it.
Awesome.
I liked it. Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to, change things up, always try to keep it fresh, trying to do something new, make it a little better if I can. I love that they added the video backgrounds now. What I wish that they would do, actually I can get rid of this banner now. What I wish that they would allow us to do is to share the chat, like how we come over here and we share the chat like this.
Mm-hmm.
I wish it would have an auto share option where we could set parameters like share one message every 1 second or every 2 seconds, and it would just go down the list in order and let the chat show, or have it
Maybe-
scroll somewhere. It's like if you're
Yeah.
using OBS, you can have a widget on the screen showing the chat.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you got.
I think
Novo
you were rigged.
Maybe we need to email StreamYard and start
I did.
petition.
I did. I actually messaged support and I suggested that to him, and she said that she would send it up the line. If they're going to do that, I don't know. I hope so. But the more people that use StreamYard, maybe submit that suggestion and maybe they'll hear it. Okay, so Ollie, Best of the Rest is a compilation. Anybody who shares a picture in the group during the week ends up in Best of the Rest. So I go through all the content and I save a photo from everybody who's submitted a photo throughout the week, and then I compile them at the end of the week for Best of the Rest. So if you want to be in Best of the Rest, just share some photos on the group and you'll get in there. Now I usually start collecting on Wednesday and I'm done collecting by Friday. So if you post something Friday, by the time I'm done, I might not see it that week, but it'll be there the following week when I go start looking back through the post, because I'm usually done collecting all the content for the show by Friday. So after that, you gotta wait.
Have a good
Hey,
one.
have
Will.
a good night, Will. Thanks
Hey,
for
Will.
being here.
Yep.
night.
Be safe, brother.
So listen, we have 7 minutes left. Sorry, 6 minutes left, and I'd like to go around and give everyone a chance to say what they want to say and promote what they want to promote. So I think we'll go right up. Oh, we got Jeff in the house. How you doing, Jeff?
Hey, Jeff.
How you doing, guys?
Hi, you showed up just in time to say what you want to say and promote what you want to promote, brother.
It's a quickie. I have nothing to promote. Finally in my house. What I want to promote is all internet providers on some level suck. I went from one which was expensive to the local incumbent cable company, and the internet has been down since we've been in this house more than it's been up. So they all suck. And it's both fiber, by the way. So either you pay a lot and get all these stupid fees that companies pass along to you with Verizon, I'll mention them, or you can go with Optimum. And if everything works great, it works great. But if it doesn't, then they're a bunch of knuckleheads. So
Yeah, is it
I
your
got none
birthday, Jeff?
it was yesterday.
Happy birthday. Ray Kelly.
Thank you.
Ray Kelly said, "Hi, Jeff. Happy birthday." And I happy birthday.
Thank you, Ray. I appreciate it. I got to see him. Yep, I see it. I got to see him once before he goes down south.
Yeah.
Because then I won't see him till the South Florida Drone Meetup unless I go down there for spring training or something.
Okay.
But yeah, I got nothing to promote. I will have to watch the show and review, which I do sometimes. But thanks a lot, Jerry. I see that. And Skirvin Photography. Cool. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, I got a video I'm going to do from my trip to Arizona that I'll post online. And I did a short one from a gathering I did with my friend Fred Gunther, who's a Connecticut guy.
Mhm.
So I'll put that all up there. And thank you very much. And I hope it was a successful show. I'm
Yeah,
not
it was
watching
great.
the number of likes because I'm on the StreamYard. But because I remember last week when you put on StreamYard and YouTube at the same time, not so good.
Yeah, don't mix so well. All right, thank you so much, Jeff, for being here.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it, brother.
Thank you.
Have a
Good
good
to see you.
week.
Thanks, Jeff. Have a good one.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
And we're gonna go with Ken.
Nothing to promote, but I do have a little tip. For those of you that are in the cold weather, it's going to be starting up. I got a little trick I do, and maybe you guys know this or not. But what I do is I just take an insulated lunch bag, and I throw a hand warmer in it. I got a kind of a cheap electric hand warmer off Amazon. Throw it in the lunch bag. Put my batteries in it. My batteries stay nice and warm. So when I go out and fly, I got warm batteries, and I'm good to go. So just a little tip. Hope everybody's safe this week. Go out and fly, take some pictures, inspire me and everybody else. And that's it. We'll see you next week.
All right, thank you so much, Ken. I appreciate having you here, brother. Great tip. Always good to watch your battery health.
Yep, definitely.
That's good.
Keep them warm.
Yep.
All right, Ken. Enjoy your week.
Take care, guys.
You can.
I can.
And Nick.
Okay, for me, nothing really to promote this week. Since we're talking birthdays, mine is this coming Sunday, and I'm going to spend it up in Detroit watching Metallica perform live. So, very excited about that. So, should be fun.
Yeah, well, happy birthday.
Lucky
Cut you
you.
early instead of late. That works.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, Nick. Thank you so much for being here, brother.
Yep.
Appreciate having you.
Thanks,
Yep.
Nick.
Have
you
yourself a good week. And Jim.
So normally I don't have anything to promote. Today I actually do. It's a video. Yeah, it's a video I'd like everybody to watch. I'm going to post it right now so you can all see it. It's got Darius Rucker in it, who everybody may or may not know is Hootie and the Blowfish. Now he's a big country star, but it's a guy named Dax, and it's a really, really, really good video. I think a lot of people here are going to resonate with him. So check it out. Can't hurt to watch a video. Enjoy.
Yeah. Awesome. I'll definitely check it out. I saw you actually put in the private chat. You asked me if I'd seen it. No, I haven't seen it, but I will tonight. After I get done with the timestamps, I'll make sure to check it out. I just want to say Nathan Schrock sent me a $10 tip through PayPal. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much. I'm going to add you to my featured channels on my YouTube a little bit. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right, Jim, thank you so much, brother. Tell Karen we said good night.
No sleeping tonight. It was all coffee.
Fun.
Later, man.
All right, Jim, enjoy your week, brother.
You too.
And Chris, this is so weird. Chris is
I
next.
know. I'm like down at the bottom here.
Yeah.
But that's what happens when you come in late. So no, I really don't have much. I just have some fun flying. I mean, a lot of people still are catching foliage down south. I got a tip. It's like watch the foliage trackers if you want to make sure, and then do it a week ahead of time. So if it says it's going to be peak like on the 5th, do it the week ahead of time. The foliage trackers don't work. We had that issue when we went to New Hampshire. Foliage tracker said it was good. It wasn't. So, and look for some of my videos. I'll be posting one this week of the Mount Greylock area. And just have fun flying, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for still making time to stop by. I know you had a busy day. You did 6 hours of driving today?
Oh God. It was but it seemed to go by quick. Once I got home, I was like, well, that wasn't that long. But it was. So you know.
For me, it's always the trip out there is exciting, but in certain ways, the trip home is always more exciting because I'm like, I can't wait to get home and see the footage that I've captured. You know, so it's a win-win either way. Yeah. All right, Chris. Well, you have yourself a great week, brother. I'm glad you were able to get out and go flying today. That was awesome.
No, thank you.
All right. Have a good week, brother.
You too.
And our guest of the hour, Randy Props. I know everybody knows that Nightbot is going to be has been sharing the link to your channel every 5 minutes. I'm going to leave it off. You can say what you want to say, promote what you want to promote.
Yeah, I just want to say anybody that's got the VADA or the FPV drone, learn to fly manual because it unlocks a whole new experience and it gives you a lot more control to do the things you want to do. And once you get over that hump, it's really not that bad. And to anybody that doesn't have their 107, get your 107. There's a lot of good information in that study and the test that will really benefit in you and flying safe and keeping the hobby under the radar so we don't have any more regulations put on us.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's always good advice. Safety first is most important, Appreciate having you here tonight, and I enjoyed sharing your content, and I think it's awesome that you get to fly so many different drones, and I'm still blown away that your first drone was a Mavic 2. That's so incredible. Like, for me, I imagine everyone starting like me with the drone that just almost caused some chaos, and so
yeah, like I said, I've never flown with a phone. I've always had a smart controller.
Yeah, flying with the phone isn't bad. Sometimes I wish I had, especially with the DJI RC, I have some range issues with it. And I find that I think that the RCN one would actually have better range in certain aspects because of the external antennas. Maybe one day they'll re-release the RC with external antennas, but until then, I don't think that's going to happen. I'm just going to eventually have to upgrade to something later on down the line. But I'm good for now. I mean, the Mavic 3 is such a great drone. Can't really go wrong at all.
Yeah, I hear you. Hopefully they make the RC2 compatible with it.
Yeah, I think the problem with that is the difference in the OcuSync. It's two different. Two different transmission systems, and that'll probably be an issue. Yeah.
Can't you buy the RC Pro with the Mavic Air 2?
See, that's what I want to do. I want to get the RC Pro so I could just avoid all that because I'm sure that's good too. But it's $1,000.
Well, I'm saying those are on the Mavic Air 2 is OcuSync 2 and the RC Pro is OcuSync 3, and I'm pretty sure they're compatible.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
But yeah, I appreciate you having me on.
Yeah. All right. Well, you have yourself a good week, brother. If you actually hang around in the back, I want to talk to you after the show ends. Just find out how things went with your first live stream, brother. So hang back for a minute. I'll talk to you shortly. All right, Dominic.
Well, thanks for letting me be the co-host, and just keep on tracking.
Yeah, thank you so much, Dominic, for filling in tonight for Chris. I'm gonna take the floor. I just want to remind everybody that mental health is an issue that affects a lot of people, and I've had issues like that recently in my family and even in my household. I deal with mental health, and it's always nice to have an outlet to, people to talk to or something to be part of. And the only way that you can get that kind of help is if you reach out. So don't do it alone. I want to list some emergency numbers here around the world. If you need to, pause the video, take one of these numbers down, call it if you need help. In the USA, you can also dial 988. Don't do it alone. Seek help. Reach out to your community, your family, friends, if you have them, hopefully first. If not, reach out to your community. You can reach out to a hospital. You can reach out to a police station. Whatever you do, reach out and get help. I appreciate everyone being here tonight. Hopefully everyone's enjoyed the few minor changes I've made to the stream. I've also made a revamped the end credits, so we'll see how that goes tonight. Thank you all for being here, and we'll roll the credits now. So, Dominic, you know what the best time of the day is?
When?
Hands down, 6:30.